we invite investors to see our industrial estates. Now we are moving towards high-tech and information technology industry, and we are building the second industrial park in Khaduri.
You are most welcome to invest in Palestine. Piefza is your one-stop shop. We promise you international level of infrastructure.
Have you been wasting valuable time and money struggling with restrictions on your business? Break through all barriers and come to Palestine, where development is at its prime and industry is growing at a dazzling rate. In Palestine, you will be strategically located at the crossroad of the world. Here, you will have easy and swift access to the entire Middle East, Africa, and Europe. Since the historic handshake of the Palestinian and Israeli leaders which launched the peace process, the conditions in Palestine have become ideal for a new and growing economy. The region is witnessing unprecedented growth in all sectors of the industry. It is in this fertile economic environment that the Palestinian Industrial Estates and Free Zones Authority, Piefza, was founded, for the express purpose of facilitating and encouraging investment in Palestine. With that in mind, the Industrial Estates and Free Zones Initiative was launched. What advantages do the Industrial Estates and Free Zones offer investors? Here are some features you may want to consider. A solid and flexible legal framework that puts no restrictions on the investor's nationality and investment percentages, and secures investment capital and profit repatriation. One central command post within the structure of Piefza through the one-stop shop concept, which regulates, supervises, and promotes the industrial estates and free zones, thus eliminating miles of red tape and liberating you from time-consuming bureaucratic procedures. World-class infrastructure and support services geared towards use by the most modern of enterprises. Private sector management and development, which translates into freedom from institutional constraints. Such solid legal framework offers local and foreign investors a whole new realm of privileges and exemptions, which all told form an irresistible package of incentives. What does this package hold for you? Income tax exemptions, fixed assets exemptions, unrestricted movement of capital and profit repatriation, local market sales facilitation and incentives, made in Palestine export exemptions and facilitations, investment guarantees with equity and long-term risk insurance, preferential access to regional and international markets, and solid financial infrastructure. Invest in Palestine, the new frontier of the business world, and you will invest in your own peace of mind. Here is how. You will deal with only one administrative body, Piefza, to which you submit your application. If all the necessary qualifications are available and all needed information is accurate and complete, you will receive a response in less than 6 weeks. Invest in Palestine, where trade environment has been considerably enhanced by trade agreements between Palestine and various other countries. These agreements include the Economic Agreement with Israel, Declaration of Free Trade with the United States and Canada, Interim Association Agreements on Trade and Cooperation with the European Union, duty-free access to EFTA countries, and preferential trading with Arab countries. The Gaza Industrial Estate, GIE, is the first industrial estate and free zone to become operational in Palestine. It spans an area of 480,000 square meters and is equipped with all the fundamental infrastructure and other support services. GIE is most strategically located with easy access to the main international points of entry and exit. It is just a few kilometers away from Gaza International Airport, Ben Gurion International Airport, Haifa Seaport, Ashdod Seaport, and Rafah border crossing with Egypt. Many businesses have already been launched in the GIE and are well on their way to unparalleled success. Such businesses range from textile factories to garment manufacturing, information technology, and electrical assembly. Overall, GIE and future industrial estates provide you with various investment options in trade, industry, or services. The GIE, as well as future industrial estates and free zones, also have well-organized postal and courier services, in addition to clinics, police, and firefighting services, which are always on alert. In addition to the GIE, the Industrial Estates and Free Zones program includes the following: Khaduri Information Technology Estate in Tulkarem, Rafah High Tech, Jenin, Tarkumia, Nablus, Qalqilia, and Jericho Industrial Estate. In addition to their own network of services, the GIE and other industrial estates and free zones are served by a pool of national support services. Piefza is giving special attention to the development of the KITE, the first information technology park in Palestine. Some of the support services in the GIE are modern finance and banking services, with links to banks and stock markets worldwide, reliable insurance services, and efficient research and marketing companies that can help you make sound and better business decisions. Invest in Palestine, the country where a new and fast-growing economy is emerging, and an open, lucrative market for investors is becoming a reality. Take part of the rebuilding of this economy and make substantial profits in the process. In Palestine, state-of-the-art technologies and modern administrative techniques are being adopted to be able to compete in the global economy. New ventures are being established in small, medium, and heavy industries. Take advantage of all of these, or come up with your own creative and profitable ideas and make them happen in Palestine. Your investment will be supported and enhanced by a highly developed information technology and connection with the world through a vast telecommunication network and a solid internet backbone. You will find highly professional and well-trained staff in a variety of fields, as well as a reasonably skilled workforce at a pay scale vastly lower than what their counterparts receive in developed countries. Invest in Palestine, the heart of the world's ancient trade routes, and reap rewarding financial returns. While in Palestine, travel back in time as you take leisurely sightseeing tours of the holy city of Jerusalem, or Bethlehem, the site of the miraculous birth of Jesus Christ. Travel even further in time while visiting Jericho, the most ancient city in the world. Experience the beautiful Mediterranean Gaza beach and the newly constructed hotels that offer first-class services. Experience firsthand the remarkable melange and richness of Palestinian culture. Relish the savory Palestinian cuisine alongside the vast selection of Western-style foods. If you require accommodation, Palestine has a good number of newly constructed hotels that offer first-class service, and most are located in quiet neighborhoods close to city centers. Longer-term housing is also available in modern housing complexes with furnished or unfurnished apartments. For business people with families, Palestine offers a variety of schools that adopt the Western educational system. Undergraduate and graduate education is also accessible to international students in many Palestinian universities. In addition, Palestine has many first-rate healthcare institutions with modern facilities and equipment, competent physicians, and highly skilled and trained staff. Invest in Palestine, where you will have the opportunity to participate in building a new economy and make generous profits in the process. Palestine, where your investment is protected and your profit is guaranteed.